Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Monday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. Hopefully you had a great weekend. It was gorgeous out there, and we're going to continue the warm weather through a lot of this week. High temperatures deep into the 80s. In fact, maybe even within a few degrees of 90 for a few of these days. And there's going to be slightly more humidity out there as we get more of the south wind that's pretty consistent. Once we get past Thursday, things should be cooling down a little bit. We'll fall into the 70s for next weekend as things will get a little bit drier out there too. We do have, though, again, that humidity that's going to be increasing, especially after today. Today will not be very noticeable, but after that, you'll have dew points about the upper 50s to low 60s, which is at least slightly humid in the grand scheme of things, and that may try to fuel a few isolated rain and storm chances. So here's a look at future track. Today, it's going to be just some high-level cloud cover that will try to be filtering in at times. We'll still call it mostly sunny. A little bit more cloud cover through tonight, looking partly cloudy as we start to get a little bit closer to that low pressure that's well off to our south, a little bit more energy working in off of that. And then for tomorrow, I think partly cloudy skies, and then especially through the afternoon, a few of these very isolated pop-up style showers or rumbles of thunder. There's really no severe chance here with how the winds are going through the atmosphere, but some of these showers will be very slow moving. They could be healthy rainfall producers and maybe a slight chance for lightning in them, but really they just kind of fade away after the sun goes down. So most of them will be in our eastern counties for the day tomorrow, and they'll stay on the isolated side. After that, I think for Wednesday, we're going to have less lift in the atmosphere, less energy moving on through, and so that should lower the rain chance down. I wouldn't rule out maybe a stray chance for a shower, but I think it's just going to be some cloud cover that pops up in the afternoon, but we largely stay dry. Now, looking at Thursday, that's going to be a fairly interesting day. I'm going to have a pretty strong cold front coming by, a strong system overhead. And I think with the timing of that cold front, the better chance for severe weather would be off to our east. However, we may see some storms developing near the Mississippi River in the afternoon. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. Right now, I think it's just too uncertain to throw in a yellow alert day. But certainly if the storms develop in our area, there may be a chance for some damaging wind gusts and some large hail. But again, I think the better threat will be out to our east. Other than that, it's just going to be really warm, right? Temperatures today in the low to mid 80s. Some of us closer to maybe the upper 80s in our far western counties. But we'll have the southeast breeze 5 to 15 miles per hour. Should be plenty of sunshine. Lows tonight drop down to the 50s and low 60s as skies become partly cloudy. And then tomorrow it's that isolated chance for some rain and rumbles, especially in the east. High temperatures there, upper 70s to the lower 80s, a little bit cooler with more cloud cover and the rain chance. But we stay very warm into the day on Wednesday, back up to the mid and upper 80s with mostly sunny skies, maybe partly cloudy in the afternoon. And then it's the chance for some storms Thursday, and we'll have to watch out for maybe some rain on Friday. But temperatures will be more so in the 70s through the weekend with drier conditions, and then throughout next week, still looks like the 70s there with a couple of rain chances by Tuesday and Wednesday.